Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with Adam Cooper, who is president of Contiki Vacations in the U.S., and we're going to find out a little bit about what Contiki is up to today and the whole new millennial market. And this is Insider Travel Report. Now, Adam, you've just come on board just a few months ago, right?
Yep, 3 months ago. I think I've been in the job 3 months, and after being at my last gig for about 18 years.
And where were you before?
STA Travel.
Yeah, well, that is somewhat related, right?
Yeah, it feels very familiar, I will tell you that. It's nice to be on the other side of the table now and kind of owning the product and really interested in what Contiki's got going on at the moment. And
what's your mission? What were you tasked with when you came into Contiki?
I think it's interesting for me personally because my mission's actually very similar to what it has been throughout my whole career, which is really just to get young people traveling. Right. We're big believers in travel makes better humans, which is some messaging that we're putting out into the marketplace now. So my message there is very similar to what it has been for my career. I think there's a lot of engagement in trade. I think Contiki's done a lot of things over the last couple of years to really up the ante in terms of our relationships with trade partners throughout the US. So we hired more sales managers last year. So we're really putting the feet on the street and kind of really investing in trade, and we've seen that really grow for us in the last couple of years.
Well, also there's been this incredible focus on the millennial market today, and everybody's into it. I mean, a few years ago, I think travel agents didn't always think about the millennial market, your market, 18 to 34, 35, and it was an afterthought. And there weren't too many companies except for Contiki really doing that, right?
Yeah, well, and I think it's been incredibly interesting for me going around and meeting with partners in my first couple of months and really exploring the different models are out there. And I think you're right that people express an incredible amount of interest in marketing to millennials. I think the issue and the questions that we get is, how do we do it? And Contiki, we're very interested in helping with that. So obviously, we want people selling Contiki because we believe in the experiences that we're putting out there into the market. But also we want to help people really understand how to reach that millennial market. We've been doing it for a long time. Like you said, I've personally been doing it for a long time throughout my career. So I think we've got a lot of input that we can add into the industry here.
Yeah. Now, you just launched a new product line, actually, that is a little different because we think of Contiki as being maybe escorted small groups of younger people, but now you have something different, right?
We certainly do, and actually this year we've got 26 new trips, so we do have some new itineraries which are more akin to the traditional Contiki experience, but this year we are launching a new travel style, which is Independent Insider. And I like to think of Independent Insider as a bridge between kind of an FIT and a traditional Contiki experience. So what it is it's a series of city stays, I would say. So the mother trip is going to be 4 cities and 3 nights in each city. So we'll take care of the accommodation, obviously the transportation. You'll have a trip manager there as well, offering that Contiki know-how and that expert advice on what to do. But we're actually allowing for a lot more free time than we've done in the past. So in each city.
So it's almost like you're on your individual vacation, FIT tour, right?
It's kind of like traveling with an expert friend. So we're taking care of all the details. There's always going to be an orientation activity that's included in those trips. And then also we've partnered with Visit as well, which is a real kind of in-home dining experience, which I think adds that level of authenticity to our trips as well.
So you can go and dine with a local, essentially,
Yeah,
right?
it's fantastic. I actually did it a couple of months ago in London. So I actually got to go into somebody's flat, and it's just great to be able to kind of have a chat. What's it like to live in London and really get that insider experience.
Yeah, you don't know anything about what it's like to live in London, though, right?
No, never done it before.
Anyway, that was an inside joke there, because you are originally from?
I'm originally from Sheffield, and I actually lived in London for a little while.
There you go. So you guys should probably figure that one out like that. But now, where are some of your new trips going for this year?
So we have a new Best of Britain trip. So we're actually we're overnighting in Wales for the first time, but we're also doing, we've got a Harry Potter inclusion there, which
had to have that, right?
Incredible demand for that thing, so we kind of included that on the trip. But we're going to Bristol as well, so lots of great street art there. It's the home of Banksy, so that's a good trip. We've expanded our Iceland repertoire as well, so we've had a new trip to Iceland because the one trip that we had was just sold out the whole time, and I know a lot of people have seen real success with Iceland as well, so we've extended
that is a hot destination this year.
Incredible. You talk about the eyes, right? Iceland, Ireland, and then we've also got a new trip to India. So we launched a trip to India a couple of years ago, which was the north of India. We've actually put a new southern India trip into market this year as well. So we've got real high hopes for that one too.
Anything else you want to tell travel agents about Contiki today and where you're going to take it?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're engaged. Like I said, the mission is get young people traveling. You know, it's a fantastic opportunity. The millennial market, the youth travel market, it's huge. You know, even if you just look at students, there's 21 million students in the US. So there's tons of opportunity out there, and we're really keen to talk to partners about how we can kind of jointly approach that market. So, you know, we're open for business. We want to talk to people and really figure out how we get into that market.
Well, Adam, thank you for taking the time to fill us in on what's going on with Contiki. Congratulations on your new position, and good luck with the company going forward. I know it's a market that I've thought is really a great one for travel agents, and they really got to focus on it.
I love it. It's been my favorite for 20 years. I love doing it. It's where my passion is, and I'm just glad to get to continue to do that with Contiki.
I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report.